Well, hello, and welcome back, y'all. Today we're going to walk through something I did a little while back. It is my first attempt at the alphabet challenge, of course, starting with the letter A. And we're just going to walk through the finished product. I will link down below the whole process. So make sure you go check out that video if you want to see all the misery that I went through. It's kind of funny, actually, as you say so myself. Anywho, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's just get into it, y'all. So here's a close-up of the porch. As you can see, we've got a little table for your coffee. You've got some plants there. We've got the llama cacti on either side to welcome you to the home. And a few plants over there. Plenty of lighting, so you are good to go. You walk in. We'll go there later. On the left, we've got a little entry table with Bob the plant, coats, umbrellas, place to drop your keys, and a plant, and just some lights just for lighting purposes. Over here on the right, we have the living room. It's not super small, but it's not very big either, but it does have all the necessary amenities. There is the hanging plants in the window, which I think looks so cute. And then these three tables here, I sized up and down as needed. We also have the game console, some controllers and all of that. A couple of paintings that I sized down by 1 or 2. I think that one was down by 2 and these were down by 1. Keyboard behind the sofa, another little plant thing hanging there. There are plants up there, flowers, but you can't see them because of this mode. Here we have the beautiful kitchen. It's a little different, I guess, than I'm used to doing, especially with this tile, but I really do love this tile. These walls do match. You just can't tell because of this section here, which I just made a triangle, and inside I raised the floor so that it would be even with the top of the little half wall, so that way I could place some plants up there. So we do have a little bit of clutter in the kitchen, not a lot. Couple of upper cabinets, not a lot. I don't know why they're green. I need to change that. I don't want them to be green. I mean, it doesn't look bad, I guess. No, I don't want them to be green. I need to change that. And of course, I have the fork and spoon. You can't forget the fork and spoon. We do have a smoke alarm over there. There are plants on top of that as well. Your little coffee bar here that you can also sit and eat at. And I did place the coffee pot. I'll show you that in a moment, how I did that. We walk out of the kitchen. As you can see, I used a lot of the turquoise, teal. I think that's teal throughout the house, which I think works really well. The curtains are actually blue. It's just hard to tell, but we do have the dining table here with a nice little plant there, little flower in the center, the little office desk section here. This is the one that the parents will use, of course, because the kids have their own. We walk around and we're back to the front. If we go through this door, this is the parents' bedroom. I really like how this one turned out. I really, really like it. Those are their parents, grandparents, I don't know, somebody's parents. And they've got your jewelry and some lotions there. And then here's the rest of the bedroom. There's not a ton of decor. I didn't want to put too much decor in here, but I did want to put some kind of decor. And I like the way this turned out. I wouldn't say minimal, but it's enough. It's just enough. We've got some knickknacks here on the coffee or end tables, little open book. And then over here, we've got the watch, his lotions, the Bob the plant, some books, and the pictures all kind of match. They're kind of country western. And then if we go in here, this is the main bathroom. I was trying to put 2 sinks in here, a double sink, but it just wasn't really working with what I was trying to do because I knew I wanted a stand-up shower like this. Didn't have to be 2 tile wide, but even with 1 tile wide, I just couldn't get it to do what I was wanting it to do. But it does have a plant and some pictures and some light. Toilet, sink, shower. That's all you need, right? And the shower door is from Lovestruck, which I'm so glad we got, or I got. So we leave their bedroom and we walk out this way. This door will take you into the kids' room. The 2 girls, I'm going to say they're twins, but I added a few little knickknacks to their little bookshelf here. This is like their little reading nook, I suppose, with their own little lamp. She's got her little stuffy down there, and she's got her little basket of goodies as well. They have this really, really pretty dresser, which I love. Got the twin beds, those curtains I absolutely adore. I think they're so, so pretty. Just this right here. the swatch of these curtains is so, so pretty. But they've got their own posters on either side. A little girl to remind them that they are always young ladies. And then their study desk with their own laptop. Each of them have their own kitties and a mirror. We interrupt your regularly scheduled program to remind you to hit that like button, leave your comments, questions, and suggestions down below, hit that subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget that notification bell. Now back to your regularly scheduled program. If we walk out of here, and we will go into their bathroom, very black and bluish, I suppose, with the shower, a little arrow to tell you which way is the exit, and then a little boy and a little girl, which I loved how that came out. It's so cute. The shower has a caddy as well. That's where the shower places, and you can leave it that way if you want, but I like the tile to show through because it's, I think, kind of like an accent piece, I suppose. And this little man is not centered, so I'm going to center him. There we go. And let's see, what was the other thing? Oh, the tables. So I believe this is the normal size table, like that. So all I did was copy this, shrink it by 1 to get this size. And if we go from the normal size, you go, oh, I raised it by 1 with the 9 key so that I could layer them. Hey, wait a second. I had something on that table. Where did it go? What is under the table? The rocks that I put there. There they are. I knew I put something there. I couldn't figure out what was going on. Let's see. Oh yeah, I was going to change the color of these cabinets real quick to that one. And the green really didn't look bad, but I like it better that way. Let's make this afternoon. And the center room here is so cool. I really like it. So you walk in, this is your activity area. So you've got your games table, painting, a place to eat, I guess, a grill, bonsai tree, and knitting. Those are from Jungle Adventure. I absolutely adore these. I like them a lot. Oh, that's the roof. Okay. The only thing I don't like is that shadow. So yeah, if y'all know where in Debug I can get these that they don't do the shadow thing, I would love to know. If not, that's okay too. I'm not going to be upset. But what will make me upset is if the Sims leave their plates on this, because they always leave their plates on the half walls, and it is so aggravating. But I like this little room. It does have a glass ceiling, so you're protected from the weather in here, but it is also sunken down by 2, so you're not at the same level of the home, and you can see the rest of the house. So if you're in here, let's say playing a game or painting or something, mom or dad or whoever can knock on that window and say, "Dinner's ready." I don't know if parents still do that. I know I did. Not a lot, because my son was still in the house, but when I was little, my mom would always make sure that I was home for dinner. And that was the whole street light thing. Yes. If the street lights were on and I wasn't at home, I was in trouble. That's just how it was. So I hope you guys like this layout. It's an A build. So I had to do something with the a-hole, and that's what I decided to do with the a-hole. I decided to make it look pretty. Yes, make your jokes. That is okay. It is intended to be as such. But I like the layout. I think the layout worked out really well. I like the things that I did, especially in this room and this bathroom. I really like all of it. The only thing that I'm like, about is this darkness here bothers me, and not having a lot more upper cabinets kind of bothers me a little bit. But other than that, I really do like it. I think it came out really neat. Oh, this was the other thing I was going to show you. Stop jumping. There's my counter. So there's your regular size counter. Click on the counter, shrink it as small as it'll go, and then bring the other counter back in. Hold Alt. Criminy. Hold on. Hold Alt. No, you got to click the counter, Paula. Hold Alt. Move it where you want. And then you put the real counter back, and there you go. You've got your coffee not hanging off of the edge of the counter, which I cannot stand. And yeah, it could probably use a little bit more lighting, but like I said, it's moody on purpose. You know, the girls have a lot of light in their room. Parents have kind of moody light, but the bathrooms and the kitchen are very well lit up, and the rest of it is just a little moody, but it looks so cool. I really like it. I hope you guys like it too. Let me know down in the comments what you think, what your favorite part of the build is, what your favorite design choice is. If you would have done anything different, if you decide to do this challenge either with my A or somebody else's A, let me know. I want to check it out. I'm going to go ahead and upload to the gallery the shell of the A as well as the full build of the A as well. So one was just going to be letter A shell, and the other one will be letter A home. So the hashtags is alphabet challenge, letter A home, and letter A. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this. I hope that this brings you any kind of inspiration, whether you use the letter A that I upload or somebody else's letter, it doesn't matter. Y'all, the purpose is to have fun and enjoy what you're doing, whether it's building or doing a playthrough. Just have fun and enjoy it. So until next time, y'all, have fun.